How's it going? How's you guys' week going?
Good so far.
Yeah?
It's been going really good. It's been very, 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 very busy. But
You all caught up from Helen? From being gone?
we're still trying to catch up on sleep. You guys are like party animals, and us old people had problems keeping up. We tried, but we're still catching up.
Well, you're also on a whole different time zone over there. I hope. We're trying to get our dog back to normal. He's been out of sorts since we got back. He's been out of his routine and waking us up in the middle of the night wanting to eat. And I'm like, were they like feeding him like in the middle of the night? Like, what's going on? So we were actually just talking about you before the show started because he was saying it took you an hour to get your rental car. I'm like, it didn't take us. We walked right up. There was nobody even there.
So it took us almost an hour. And the thing about it, there was one person in line ahead of us. But the people that were at the counter, each of them, I don't know what their issue was, but they were taking forever. And then when one of the agents would be done with that person, instead of taking the next one, then they decided to go on break. So they were down to like 2 people. And it just took forever. It took almost an hour to get our rental car. And then driving through the Atlanta traffic was fantastic. Like 5 miles an hour through the whole city. It was pretty insane.
Wow, yeah, you probably hit it at rush hour, Atlanta at rush hour.
We landed at 4:08. We got to the rental car place right about 4:45, and we got a rental car and was pulling out of the airport at 5:40.
Oh wow, yeah, that's Atlanta rush hour. Yeah. Oh, well. So next time, to fly in a lot earlier than.
Well, also, we might. So I was talking to some other people. We might, next time we go to Helen, we might fly into.
Knoxville.
I can't remember. What's that?
Knoxville, probably, because we were actually just looking into a different.
Yeah, it might be Knoxville or Chattanooga.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was the one where some other people flew into Chattanooga, and it didn't take them very long. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna hop over and say hello to some people over here in the chat. Bruce is here. Hello, hello, hello. And we've got Mr. Anthony Simone here. Hello, Anthony. Thanks for coming in. And we've got Riza. Hello, Riza.
Hello.
Let's see. Danny D is here. Hello, Danny, and congratulations to your brother who got engaged this weekend. So congratulations to him and you and everybody in your family. We got Lovey in the house. Hello, Lovey, driving and listening. So he's saying hello to everybody. Be careful driving.
Yes, stay safe.
Mike.
Crossover Paranormal Society. Hello and welcome in. Hello, hello.
Say hello to the poltergeists for me.
And we've got Trish the Natural in the house. Hello, hello. Betty is still filming. She said she'll be over in a bit. Okay. Now, if you guys haven't seen Betty, she's been posting away videos out there. We got Ryan Donahue. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
And we are now to the bottom of the chat. So before we get into our cruise chat, Bruce, are you thinking of doing Helen next year, or what? This is inquiring minds.
We don't know. I mean, this year we did not make the decision or pull the trigger till about 6 weeks out. So it really depends on scheduling. There's some other trips that we're looking at doing next year. So I don't know. I don't know yet if we're going to be able to make it next year or not. But we'll see.
Okay.
No commitment yet.
And Mike
that's where I'm at too.
May not be able to because he's
what, Mike?
That's what I said too, because we got the MSC cruise, and we got the one in January. So it's just gonna
Yeah.
be
Which I was going to announce it on our live, but since we're not doing our live tonight, I'll announce it here that we did. We weren't going. I was trying to get Cindy not to announce it. She's insisting on telling everybody, so I'll go ahead and tell it. We did book World America for April 12th.
That's cool. Congratulations.
Very nice.
So that's the inaugural, right? Is that the inaugural one out of Miami?
Yeah.
That's the new MSC ship?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next year, April 2025.
Their largest one yet?
I don't know. Like,
Well, it's a sister ship to the MSC World Europa.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be about the same size.
Wow.
Or a little bit bigger, but yeah, it will be
Yeah, it
about
might be a little bit bigger.
Very nice.
all right. Well, think about it, babe. Maybe
What?
you can.
Come
book
on,
it.
Danny. Just pull the trigger.
Are
Just
we?
pull.
What does the hat say? I don't see any MSCs on there.
Well, you said you wanted to try a new cruise line, so there you go.
Mm.
You can't do just one, Danny. Come on now.
It's like an Oasis class ship. It's got the split
Got to
deck and everything.
expand. Got to expand.
See? Yeah, he wants to try Virgin.
Yeah.
He's on the Virgin.
That's a
kick.
good one. That's a good one.
Very
We're looking at doing Viking too next December. Or no, December 2026 actually.
In Europe, though, right? The Vikings
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
in the Rhine River,
Mm.
going through Germany.
That'll be fun. Hey, Antoinette at Fun. She has just come in.
Antoinette.
So hello, hello, hello. We missed you and Helen, Antoinette. Next year, hopefully you can make it.
I thought she said
All
she
right.
was going.
She was, but then I think something came up and they couldn't make it.
Oh,
this year.
okay.
Yeah, last minute. So our topic today is merchandise on cruise ships. So where do you guys prefer to buy your merchandise? Do you wait for like the sales on the ship, or do you go out in the port and buy, or do you do both? Or
What are
do you-
those hot tips
Yeah,
to get some of those good deals? Are there good deals to be had in ports?
especially the liquor. Is the liquor cheaper on the ship to
Or
buy?
are you paying
off?
touristy prices?
The only
What's the lowdown on that?
one thing with the liquor is sometimes you can only get certain things on the ship. You can't get it in the United States. But a lot of times you can get the same prices on sales in the United States. If that same liquor is available in the United States.
But they don't let you drink it on the ship. You have to check it in,
Well,
right?
Yeah, we'll say
Go
you're
on.
not supposed to. There are some criminals
Yeah.
that figure out a way.
I heard it helps with the negotiation, right? If you take a little sip.
So there may have been some people in the Glory that were able to sneak on some contraband and able to indulge
Wouldn't
in
know
it.
who that would be though.
That was what?
I said I wouldn't know who that would be.
Celebrity, our buddy bought a bottle and got it on somehow at one of the ports. They didn't question him or anything. He just put it right through the little.
Yeah, snuck a guy at 20.
No, he didn't sneak him a 20, but they didn't question him or take it or anything.
So
But is it
what happened in this case, and I can tell you, two members of our party went through the first gate, the first door onto the ship, and I went to the other door on the ship. Well, my person seen that thing, like pointed it out right away on the x-ray and said, over to the table. So I had to go check mine in. The other people that went through the other door, that guy was sleeping. So he didn't care what you took in there.
But is it mostly just liquor you're saying? Is it anything else? Like what about like cigars or any wacky tobacco?
I've never
Cigars,
bought any
cigars they usually don't care about.
No, the only thing I know that you are supposed to check in is alcohol that you buy at the ports. Supposed to turn it in. They'll give you a ticket, and then you pick it up on debarkation day. But if Mike the Naughty Cruiser is ever going with you, make sure you follow him because he knows what to do.
But what about in terms of deals? Buying stuff at the port, is it mostly just liquor getting a good deal because of the exclusive brands? What about those bamboo socks? Aren't they a good deal?
I've never done that. The only thing I
No.
bought in ports were watches, and like I bought some Citizen watches, and I will tell you, like, if you buy more than one watch, they're going to cut you a better deal. You just gotta be ready to buy the, like, if you're planning on buying a watch, go down there and you can haggle with them. And
But what
I ended up
country?
buying 2 watches for $400, and I think they normally sell for about $400 each.
But what country is that you're saying, Clock?
I've done it in St. Martin, or it was either St. Martin or St. Thomas, and I've done in Jamaica.
Okay.
Was it, so you're saying, is it you get more negotiative leverage at the port?
Yeah, you can
Instead of buying
negotiate.
the watch at on the ship?
Yeah, on the ship, they're not going to negotiate with you.
I heard though,
At least
like,
I've never had them
they
negotiate with me.
don't they give like discounts on the very
They
last day?
do, but they don't negotiate with you. They have
Hmm.
sales, but they're
Yeah,
not-
they'll have sales, but they are not going to negotiate on the ships at all.
Cruise Nuts came in. Hello, Cruise Nuts.
Hello.
And he's saying it is easy to sneak stuff on and off.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. If
And
you
what
put things
line are
just
you
right,
talking about, Cruise Nuts?
if you put things just right in a backpack, so other things are like covering it, and so when the X-ray they think they're one, you probably could.
So there's a
That's what I hear, anyways.
Probably.
That's what he hears, anyways.
Right, rumors. Rumor has it.
Yeah. So, so do you guys normally buy stuff on the sales on the ship, or do you guys think they're good deals? I know Royal has good deals. They usually do like a sale day on their T-shirts and stuff. But
Usually at the tail end of the trip, right?
yeah, but I don't know. Go on.
They didn't do that on Icon. Icon had no shirts, no Royal Caribbean shirts. All the stuff that was on Icon was only Icon exclusive. So you couldn't get just a Royal Caribbean T-shirt.
Mm.
Well, Carnival used to have like those. They were like 3 for $10 at the end, but they've kind of cut back on that to more like 2
Royal
for 12 or something. You know, so.
Royal raised their prices too. Royal used to be 2 for $20, and now the last time I think it was like 2 for $30 or something like that. So 2 for $30 or 2 for $32.
Yeah, but I'm sure on the Icon they really jacked up the price too on the Icon merchandise. It probably was kind of a little more expensive than the normal T-shirt prices, I would think.
You think you're going to see any logos on some of the higher tier ships like Celebrity or Princess?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what Utopia has on theirs and if their prices are comparable, because we're on Allure of the Seas in 47 days, which is May 6th. And then we're on Utopia. So I'm kind of want to see what difference they have in prices on things. Like even their packages right now online are
So you're saying
different.
The merch prices might be different, even though it's the same cruise line.
Yeah.
But different ships, they might have different prices.
Yeah.
How does that work? So they're saying that they have some data that suggests that certain kinds of people spend more money on some particular
No, I'm
ships?
just saying just different. Like Icon of the Seas to go to the adult area is more expensive than it is on Utopia to go to the adult area on the island. Like they jacked up the price. So
Yeah, but that's more of an excursion. I'm talking about merchandise.
right, but that's what I'm saying. I think Utopia is only going to have Utopia merchandise versus you go to Oasis of the Seas, who has all of Royal Caribbean merchandise.
I don't know. I think Utopia is going to have all the Royal Caribbean stuff too, because it's just an Oasis class ship.
That's true.
It wasn't a brand new ship like Icon was.
True. Let me jump over here. Nautical Nurse Nancy, welcome in. She's listening and cooking supper. And
Ooh,
hello.
what you cooking, Nancy?
Yeah, what are you cooking us?
Making me hungry.
Oh, I know what she's cooking. She said it in the Marco Polo.
Or is that a euphemism? She's
making
cooking?
chili.
Oh, I'm cooking something.
Because it's cold
she's
in
cooking
Wisconsin.
actual food. Okay, never mind. It's a less boring answer.
Cruise nuts. Best kept secrets are the ones never told.
Nuts. How are you gonna keep that? Sharing is caring, Nuts. You gotta share those secrets.
So we're gonna get
Share
to
the
meet Cruise
deals.
Nuts when he is in Tampa for him and his wife are gonna be on the Paradise in October.
So we're gonna check out the merch together to see which.
No, you're not. He's gonna be on Paradise. We're not on Paradise.
Oh, we're not on Paradise?
No, we're gonna see them when they're in Tampa. We're not on Paradise.
Oh, we're gonna see them in Tampa. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Together We Travel, welcome in. And Betty, welcome in.
Hey,
We got
Betty.
Betty on a cruise. That's our mission, getting Betty on one of these cruise ships. Let's see. Warm Strong. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Bill.
Ryan says, doesn't the drink package vary by ship on Royal also? Yes.
Yep.
It does. Right now, it's more expensive on Utopia than it is for our Allure of the Seas cruise. So not by much, though. It's not that much more, but they have the same sail. It's just the base price is different. Right? Is that how you look at it, Clock?
I look at it as stupid that they're going to charge any kind of difference in price from one ship to another.
But the base price is sort of the same. It's just the
Why is that though? Why is it different?
I mean, that's the
price
base
gouging. They know if you're going to spend more money on this cruise or that cruise, then you'll spend more money on everything else on that cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just they just figure because he's paid more for a ticket, then you'll pay more for booze.
Yeah. So you might have.
There's no difference in service, in other words, or the drinks
you
are
might have
better bartenders.
You might have it be 5% off all the way across the board on Royal, but it might be 5% off of your drink package being $102 a day on this cruise versus $115 a day on this cruise. That's how they kind of do it.
On Icon, at one point, the normal price was $110 per day per person, and normally it's like 85 at the tops per person.
But is it because it has more bars, more places to drink?
No.
More elaborate kind
of
drinks?
No, it's because you're paying more money for the actual cruise.
They just did it because they
figured
know they could get it.
You have money burning a hole in your pocket, therefore we're going to just bump up the price for you for this pina colada. You can get elsewhere.
Yeah. And see, Carnival doesn't do that, right? Carnival, it's all just the same price.
It's all the same with them. And so with Royal, does their base drink package include coffees and everything, especially coffees?
No, they have a refreshment package. That's a non-alcoholic package that includes the coffee and water and all of that.
Well, you were asking about the alcoholic package, weren't you, Bruce?
Yeah,
you get the alcohol package, you get the other stuff too.
All specialty coffees.
Yeah,
bottomless bubbles package includes soda and juice.
Because it does with Carnival, even though they limit. What's the dollar amount on the Royal one? Per the drink wise, is it 15, 18 or?
I've never heard of an amount.
They don't have a max,
and they don't have a max, and they don't have it's unlimited too. So like Carnival's 15 a day.
Because Carnival does limit on the alcohol, but not, and so but everything is included on the Carnival drink package. You can get the milkshakes, you can get specialty coffees and everything. On Norwegian, you can't. The drink package is even the premier drink package is just alcohol. They don't. You got to buy like the Starbucks package or whatever to get the coffee, specialty coffees, and stuff like that. So
Well,
you do have to upgrade with Norwegian.
Well, with Royal, you're not going to get you can't go to the actual Starbucks and get drinks. Starbucks is separate on Royal. Now the thing is, Royal's Cafe Promenade or the new one's called Pearl Cafe. They use Starbucks coffee in their thing. It's just run by Royal Caribbean, so you can get that, and it's pretty much the same as what you're going to get at the Starbucks thing, but you can get it included there, and you have to pay for it at the Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks is not included in any of the drink packages. If that physical Starbucks that they have on the ship, you have to pay out of pocket. Yeah.
I will tell you one other thing. One other tip, which is an MSC tip. The first night of the cruise, if you're gold, you get $10 off a $50 purchase, and it's only for the first night of the cruise. So if you don't buy it that day, then you will not get the $10 off. So I went ahead and bought my ship model, and the ship model was only actually $50.99. So I ended up getting it for $40.99, and that's the pewter ones. I wish the other cruise lines would follow that route and do those, because they're a lot nicer than the glass ones. Because the glass ones, they just don't look as nice. It looks like some 5-year-old painted them.
Isn't Carnival moving over to those kind though?
Well, they did them. They're $120 or $130 a piece.
Mm.
I think Royal gives you $10, but the $10 they give you is casino money. You have to use it in the casino, and it's only on the first day. At least they use
you. It all depends on your level. So you get $2 if you're first starting off. You get $4 for like the second level. And where we're at, you get $6, and when you get diamond, you get $8 or $10. But
that's
yeah,
casino money.
The first 2 days.
That's casino money, or
casino money.
Casino.
Now, me being Emerald or maybe one below, you actually get a discount on Royal Caribbean merchandise as well. I want to say it's 10%, and I think the highest it goes up to, if you're diamond or platinum, is not platinum, diamond or pinnacle, is like 15% off.
Okay. So then, so is that what you always get on every ship clock? Is a model, ship model?
I've been collecting the models lately, yeah.
And Randy, do you buy something on every ship, like a momentum?
usually a magnet.
Memento.
Momentum. Yeah, you got to run a lot to gather that momentum.
But no, we usually get a ship magnet because there's not enough magnets on your refrigerator.
We end up getting ship magnet too. She collects the magnets on the refrigerator. I collect the models on my shelf over here.
We tend to do ornaments.
Well, Randy, don't ever cruise this mic or hear me collecting a lot of pineapples. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or not even cruise, even a land trip. Let me just hop over.
Even a land trip nowadays, yeah.
Some people made some comments over here, so let me hop over to the chat. Nancy said she's making chili.
Chili.
It's chilly there.
Yeah, it's still chilly. Chilly in a chilly climate. Look at that.
Scott Smith, driving and listening. Well, hello, Scott, and thank you for coming in.
And drive safe.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Controversial is here. Blanket, hello.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Glad you finally remembered my email address. I did see your email, and I will be responding.
Did he book something today?
I got an email.
Oh, okay. Because I saw something
in the works. It on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw something in the works over there that he's got going on.
He's actually got a couple in the works. So.
Okay. Let's see. Let me hop on down. Edna's World is here. Hello, Edna. Thank you for coming in. Najuma Brown is here. Hello, Najuma. And let's see. We are back down to the bottom. So Bruce, is there something you get on every cruise that you go on, you and Cindy?
We normally we do like to collect ship magnets if they have them. All the ships don't have them, but if we can catch them, we do like to get the ship magnets. Or we'll do it at the ports too if we find one. But that's kind of what we do is collect different magnets, and then we'll get normally on the last sea day we'll get a couple t-shirts or something when they're running the sales.
Clock, don't you normally get like hoodies or something over there? Aren't you guys?
I don't get hoodies.
That would be his wife.
Yeah.
And his wife has gotten my wife to start doing that also.
Okay. I remember. What were you going to say? You had something? Oh.
I got nothing.
This one doesn't collect anything, but we get.
I collect bills.
We do get the ornaments from the cruise ships
I've been
and from
collecting hats.
Oh, I guess he collects hats. And from the ports we get ornaments, but we did not get one in Helen. We looked at them and we didn't find one we really liked.
Speaking of shady things, when we went to Bahamas, you got that purse.
Oh, I did get a purse in the Bahamas.
One of those knockoff purses, one of the shady alleyways.
So yeah, my friend is a brave person and started talking to some random guy in the Bahamas in Nassau.
He was like, "Hey, come over here,"
and took us down some alley and took us into like an apartment with just purses, knockoff purses everywhere. They were cash only. It was very shady. And we probably should not have done it. And I would not do it now with all this stuff going on.
To her defense, it was some good deals.
Yeah, it was. So we did get a purse there, but I wouldn't do that now, especially in the Bahamas.
Does anybody get the free charms? You know, go to the jewelry store, get the free charms.
My wife and my daughters have. And all the diamonds in
Cindy has.
Yeah, I mean, we've done that before, like for our granddaughter. And, you know.
I will say the last celebrity ship we were on, they gave me a charm holder in our room on the, like, you know, where they leave all the papers and everything. Yeah. They gave us a charm holder.
Right there. You want me to get it?
Wow. So they gave us that, and then you were supposed to go collect your free charms or buy charms or do any of that. But and it's a nice one. It's like the
Will started these charms last year or the year before. They have these 6 or 7 royal ropes, and it's just like a little bracelet, and you just show up to the shop at the time and you get a free charm bracelet. And it's, like I said, 6 or 7 of them, and they have them every cruise. So if you don't get one on one cruise, when you get on the next one, they'll have them too.
So, you know, when we saw this in the stateroom, we're like, wow, they gave you something for free. Ain't that nice of them? We must have reached the pinnacle of highest.
It was our first celebrity cruise.
Well, then later on we realized, like, it was just little their way of trying to get us to all the jewelry stores put up with, you know, those little knickknacks.
But the other thing that I usually get, which Royal has, and actually when we were on the celebration, they started carrying them, was the Starbucks, the mugs that tells you what cruise you were on. So we started collecting these. I have most of the Royal ones, but this is the Carnival celebration one.
Yeah, that's right.
This is our first Carnival one. That was the first time I've seen it on Carnival.
Thanks to
I didn't know Carnival did it until somebody said something in the chat.
Yeah, and then I had Beach Please got me the icon one.
Yeah, thanks to Betty.
Betsy.
I
was like, Betty. I don't want to call her Betty.
Betty.
Betsy.
So let me hop back over here. Controversial. Bruce, I finally sent you an email. And Danny D, if you go on vacation with Clock, don't tell him your room number. I heard rumors not to tell Clock your room number.
Careful.
Rookies need room numbers.
Some surprise drive-by.
I'm a professional.
And you got to be careful because he'll text you in the morning and say, "Hey, are you awake?" Yes. I don't believe you. Open up your door. When you open up the door, there's a camera in your face.
Camera.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I was out in the parking lot recording them.
but even if you
I had it zoomed in on that pineapple, and then he opens the door, and there's the face to go with that pineapple.
Yeah.
But even if you don't tell him your room number, it doesn't matter because he'll find it.
He finds a way. He will follow you. He will
Detective,
stalk you.
Detective
Yes.
Clock is on the case
He will follow you without you even knowing.
for the pineappling.
I'm a fat ninja.
So Cruise Nut says we don't collect anymore. We're trying to get rid of the stuff. Get it gone. Come just take it. LOL. You should raffle it off, Cruise Nuts. Do a live. Do a raffle. Raffle it off and give it to Helping Hands.
There's something to be said though, like, you know, with these large multi-day trips, like you don't want to bring even more stuff. You have to cram into your luggage, right?
Yeah.
With merchandise and stuff.
Well, yeah, if you fly, it's kind of,
especially when you
found
fly.
that out this Helen trip we were on
with all the fees and whatnot, hidden fees.
Nancy says I started getting ornaments, but they are so expensive, so I collect keychains to use as ornaments instead.
That's a smart
that's
tip.
a smart
Good
tip.
idea.
That is a really good idea.
Yeah. She also gets magnets on the ships and the ports.
Are they pineapple themed? No, let us know.
I don't know if I got Nancy on the Vloggers Cruise or not. If she had something on her door, she did.
Nancy, did he get you with pineapples on the Vloggers?
Or let us know if it's a pineapple keychain. Either one. They're all interchangeable.
Edna says that's a good idea to get keychains and uses. Yes, that's a very good idea. I never even thought of that. Down some alley. Yes.
It was some alley. It was literally just
sketchy.
Remember that the main road in the Bahamas where all the shops are at? Just walk behind them into this dark alleyway, and you know you'll see Bruce Wayne's parents, the pearl drops. Where the parents got killed.
I found
Bottom line, yes, we don't recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a game.
I found a place in St. Martin that does knockoff Rolexes and Breitlings, and they were pretty good.
Yeah, I used to see that all over Mexico. They'd have those knockoff Rolomexes and
Rolex.
And they looked, they did a good job on those fakes. So
some high quality fakes, yeah.
Yeah. My parents usually buy jewelry in St. Thomas. They have a go-to.
Yeah, they have a go-to jeweler.
Yeah.
That she lets me know every time we go there.
It looks sort of like this.
Just like that one.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah. Uncle Dave, hey y'all, just walked in from work, frosty cold beverage in hand. Well, welcome, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave, what you drinking? Tell us.
Yeah,
must be a water.
He said a frosty beverage. Could it be a Foster's beer? That's what I think it was, a frosty. Betty, what did I do? She thinks you're talking about her.
Oh no, not you, Betty.
Not you. Nancy says no. I think I have pineapple decorations, but mine stays upright. Then they weren't from Clock.
No.
Blaine is here. I'm looking for Florida Gator gear. Is this the place? Nope. You can leave now. Miller High Life. That's what he's drinking. So Bruce. So what does Cindy she just does these?
No, like I said, she likes to find magnets of areas that we're at. You know, the sweatshirts. If she finds something unique, jewelry wise or something, she might pick it up.
So do you guys all have a special island where you buy your jewelry at? I know Clock says he does it at a few different islands. But
the way you worded that. You guys know a person?
Yeah, but I meant some people have a particular island where they buy all their stuff at.
They got fake passports, everything.
Yeah. Hey, Will G, thanks for coming in.
Did you buy one of those purses when you went in the alleyway? Oh, you did buy one.
Yeah, we still have it.
I got a Tory Burch purse.
Hasn't fallen apart yet.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling that she felt obligated to buy that purse after going in that alleyway.
My friend bought like 6 of them.
Yeah, she
came out
bought
with
a
like
lot.
6 of them.
Yeah. I stood outside as the lookout in the getaway.
Well, the thing was, the guy said before we even went, it's cash only. So I'm like, oh God, we're gonna get
cash and Bitcoin.
There's the sign right there. When he said cash only, he knows we have cash, right? So I was like, oh, we're not getting out of here.
You know, I told him I only had Dogecoin. So
yeah.
Now we have to be careful because of us flying home and having not a whole lot of room in our suitcase. It has to be stuff that are small.
Yeah, it's sure, and plus stuff that's not delicate either, right? You bought the ornament now, and you jammed that ornament into the book bag.
And I bought
I was like, oh my God,
I bought an ornament at the Varsity in Atlanta too, and I didn't think that was going to make it home in one piece, but it did. Thank goodness. Oh. But I also bought a T-shirt, so I wrapped it in the T-shirt that I bought.
The T-shirt that you're wearing now.
Yeah, I wrapped it, and then it was glass.
Camera, your Varsity shirt.
Yeah, I got a Varsity shirt.
There it is. That's the grease trap of a place that we just ate the last trip.
Will G says, I don't usually buy much.
I think that's the smarter move, Will. Especially with this one.
But every kiss begins with K, or dis he goes to Jared.
No.
We also do get plaques at ports to hang in our Florida home.
We do tend to buy, what was those surfboards that we bought for?
Yeah, we have a friend that collects like the surfboards because they've got like a margarita area in their house, like a tiki bar kind of thing. So we usually get them one of those like surfboard things, but whatever port we go to. I would like to get down to Key West though and go down there and shop and eat some good key lime pie.
Mm. Do you guys try any kind of like local artisans when going out on the ports, or do you just mostly stick to just the mass-produced kind of merch that we usually have?
No, we try when we go into the ports, we try to get away from the port area to try some authentic food from that area. We did that in Jamaica, and Nassau. We got away and ate some off. So, and yeah, we always try to find some local cuisine to try.
What about the local people who like make the merchandise? Do you try to buy stuff from them, or do you go into the big shops and buy the? So do you like try to buy like the local?
Like the straw hats?
Yeah, like stuff like that.
I remember one of the merch. It was.
So are you talking about like people that set up booths in the port area that are selling? Yeah, we've bought. I think we bought a hat once, and we saw some really cool. There's no way we could take it or get one to bring it home, but these really cool hand carved walking sticks. They were really cool, and he was doing them right there at the port too. I wanted to buy one, but it was going to cost a lot of money to have them shipped at home, and so we didn't get one. But they were really cool.
That is one thing. Like, unless you watch them make them, chances are they're not making them.
Yeah,
there's been many a time where I go there and they're like, "Oh, these are handmade magnets. We made these magnets." And then you go to the next shop and the same exact magnets, and you go to the next shop, same exact magnets. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, somebody made them in China.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, we bought, like, we were in Ensenada in January, and we bought like a hand painted tile thing. You know, it's got a design on it. As I'm looking at it, it's like palm trees, the ocean, stuff like that. And we saw the guy do it, so that's how we knew. You know, it wasn't like a mass produced thing. And, but the other thing I was mentioned too about like with Ensenada is you go into the town and there's all kinds of shops and stuff similar to like Cabo. And if you see something, you know, you can haggle the price. You don't like the price, go to the next place because there's a good chance they've got the same item. And, you know, you can just kind of scout around till you find a good price, or go back to the original, and
Yeah.
You're saying that all the shops are not local artisans that make
No, most of them are
the
commercial.
straw hats? I thought it was like
No.
a school of them. They have a little school and they all teach, all learn how to make stuff.
No, they're mostly
They're all manufactured?
I would think. I don't
Got
collect
tricked
when
by
I
business.
cruise. I do get my 90-year-old mother a magnet from the ports on the ships I'm on. She loves them.
Oh, great.
there you go, clock. Send Uncle Dave one of your magnets.
Yeah, there, Clock. You can give him one of your pineapple magnets to give to his mom.
Nope. He's ready. Look at that. Look at that. He always has one on standby just in case.
Did you get those on Temu? Where'd you get those?
I got them from Walmart.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Hey, Darian, welcome in. Be careful driving. I saw you were listening and driving. Hey, Alyssa. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Emily. Thanks
Hey,
for
Emily.
Hello.
And Blaine says we ate in Ensenada and they stole $992 from us.
What?
Our bank got it back, but I'm skeptical now on local places.
Wow. How did they steal it? What kind of scam they do?
They probably charged his card $992.
Bruce, you're muted.
Wow.
Who's muted?
I was.
Ah.
We never use our cards, any cards at ports. We take cash, and that's how we pay for everything when we're at ports. Just because of that, we're real skeptical. Even going out of Washington State, one time went down to LA to go to Disneyland, and we rented a van, and that happened to us when we filled up gas once for $100 and came home. And we had $1,200 in charges. So we're really skeptical of using our cards anywhere.
Wow. But I thought the credit card company, don't they have like an anti-fraud policy?
Well, it depends on your credit card company.
Oh, mine was
And they do, but it's now we have ours to where if any suspicious, they don't even let it go through. They automatically contact us first before they do anything. But a lot of credit card companies, the fraud is after the fact. It'll be taken out or whatever, and then you just have to fight to get it back. So,
I guess that's part of the risk. Like if you're going to venture further out, maybe for some of the local artisans, if you will, you're kind of taking a little bit of a gamble if you might get caught up with some kind of scam like that versus going into like the popular touristy.
Yeah, but even right around the port, they could.
but yeah, even right around the port. That's why we just determined
Even the popular
cash.
Go on, Bruce.
Well, that's why we'll just take cash and put it in the safe in the cabin, and then just take a little bit out. We limit how much we're going to spend at the port, and we'll take that much out, and then go from there.
Yeah, we do that same thing, like $40 or $50, and that's it. If sometimes even if that much, but
well, some of them what port were we in? Costa Maya? No, Cayman, Grand Cayman. They didn't even take cash, or they didn't take credit card. They would only take cash.
Usually because they got to charge an online transaction fee.
Yeah. Hey, Marjorie, thanks for coming in. So maybe that's a good idea. Maybe from now on we should take cash. I just hate carrying around actual cash because I don't want to advertise that we're carrying cash around.
Oh yeah, don't advertise.
I don't carry a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I do the same thing because most of the time I can haggle with the people, so I have cash in order to haggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what she needs. Then she'll ask for a banana magnet. LOL. Hey, M&T, thanks for coming in. Blaine says, yes, used our card. It was a place carnival suggestion. They got theatrical tickets and clothes on our card. Mallory realized it when we got to LA. We use our Amex now and get text anytime we use it.
Yeah, I think that's the key there is to set up your online account to alert you right away, either through push
Yep.
notifications or through texting. It does help.
And that's what M just said.
Yeah.
I called my bank and told them I was leaving before I left for the Philippines.
And for sure, be careful with like debit cards. That
Yeah.
that's your own money. If you use them.
So let's go on then and move to let's talk about real quick the group cruise you have coming up for Utopia. If anyone is interested, Clark.
We're doing a back-to-back to make it a 7-day. So right now we have a 3-day, the September 13th to the 16th, and then a 4-day, the 16th to the 20th. You can contact myself or Bruce, Ocean Travel, and we can get you the information. If you'd like to join the Facebook group, just let me know. We can put the link in the chat. I'll have to try to figure that out. But the Facebook group, we do have questions to answer in order to join it. And we are going to do a couple different things, trying to do a bar crawl, slot pool, and we'll see what's going to go on because it all depends on how much time we have because a 3-day and a 4-day, you're not going to have a whole lot of time. I know myself, I'm doing the back-to-back. Embarkation Nation is doing back-to-back, and that might be it as far as channels doing back-to-backs, but I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people are on the first half, the first 3-day part of it on the 13th. So let us know if you're interested.
And that is our next group cruise that we're on is that one. And I know Eric B is on that one.
Rafi just booked it.
Yep. He was like, why didn't you tell me about it? I'm like, I did tell you about it. And so then I guess he's like, well, I'm gonna call Eric. So then I guess he hung up with me and called Eric, and then all of a sudden I booked it, and I was like, all right. So yeah, if you're still in here, Ryan Donahue, get on it. So yeah, so if anyone is interested, we are on it. We are on the first leg, September 13th to the 16th. Isn't M&T on it? Are they on it? M&T? I know they were talking.
I know they talked about it. I'm not sure if they ever signed up or not.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so if anyone is interested, make sure you reach out to Bruce or Clock and get on it. And I know, wasn't it almost sold out, or I don't know. Last time I looked, it looked like there weren't
certain cabins are.
Certain types of cabins are, but we still have availability on both legs. But certain cabins are sold out. Yeah, so just contact us and we can tell you what's available.
Oh, M&T says they are on it.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, and I know the shows are on it. Yeah.
I can't always remember people's channels and the names that go with those. So if I knew their names, I could have told you if they were.
Well, all you got to do is remember us. That's all that matters. Hold on, let me hop back over here. We got Uncle Dave says, I have USAA. I like them now where I'm going and when the port time. I have USAA. And they ping me when my card is ran in each port. Oh, I guess I do need to call them. They'll do that for me. Blaine says it's called the Juicy Cruise since pineapples are involved. There's no pineapples involved in this cruise that we know of.
Not yet, anyway.
Not a one.
Look, anywhere that Clock is going to be, you can't trust that there's not going to be pineapples involved.
I could picture his suitcase just filled with pineapple magnets.
Oh yeah, he orders like 5,000 at a time. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
I may have ordered 50 the last time.
Welcome in, Eddie. And if all of you guys did not know, I am taller than Eddie. We did a tall, what do you call it? Measurement test.
He showed me a picture later on during my live that proved otherwise.
I don't think so.
I think it was the hat. The hat added the 2 inches needed to
Yeah.
to
He was
beat
probably
the
standing on a stool.
and
So
platform shoes. You gotta have a really, about yay big.
so
You know what I was surprised is how tall not only Captain Billy is, because I didn't realize he was that tall, but Blaine. I was surprised how tall
Yeah.
Blaine was.
I didn't realize how tall Blaine was either. So Blaine, you surprised all of us. And so Bruce, real quick, talk about your Alaska cruise you have coming up.
Oh yeah, we got Alaska on the Norwegian Encore, June 15th of 2025, going to Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, doing Glacier Bay, and then Victoria, then back to Seattle. It's going to be a fun time. Mr. Clock is on that cruise, him and his family. So we've
watch
got
your
some others.
doors.
Embarkation Nation is going to be on that cruise. So there's going to be a few people on it. Huh?
So that is a Helping Hands, right?
It's a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. So it's going to be a fun time. Hoping that Darian and Alana from Down Under Cruisers, founders of Helping Hands, hopefully they can make it on it. So we'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun though.
And so what about your MSC cruise? Is that a group cruise, the World America inaugural?
No, they won't let, MSC won't let that, the inaugural be a group cruise. They won't let anyone do a group cruise on that one.
I tried.
Ooh.
I tried when I first set it up.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Darian, I'm still trying to figure out my dates to see if I'm able to go on the September cruise. You better get on it, Darian. All your buddies are on there. Eric, Rafi, you better get on it.
I'm reading here that the World Cruise is an LNG powered cruise. That stands for liquefied natural gas. It's supposed to burn cleaner.
Which World
Yes.
Cruise?
The one that he's going.
World
Oh, the
America.
World of,
Yeah, the World Cruise.
oh, World of
I kind of
America.
was too.
It's not a world cruise. It's just called World of America.
It's an abbreviation. Sorry.
But there's a bunch of world cruises right now, so I was like, which one? Okay, go on, Clock. What were you saying?
All the new ships are coming out are LNG. They're trying to. Some of the ports aren't going to let you in there. I don't think unless you have LNG. I think they're putting different stipulations on.
The Icon is LNG, I think, isn't it?
It is.
Should be if it's
Yeah,
a
I
newer
think the
ship.
Icon.
So is Utopia.
It's a good thing because it's better for the environment. Burns cleaner.
Let me just hop over here before we wrap up. And did you want to do your?
No.
Okay, you don't have any.
Oh, it's not enough time. You gave me like literally
Our
5
adventure
minutes.
in here.
That's fine. Some other day.
So let me just scroll down. Hello, Arc Adventures. Thanks so much for coming in.
Hello.
Danny D, next year we'll be busy. Next year, probably not a lot of trips for me. Yeah, you got a lot going on with your family stuff. Controversial. I used to be able to watch the show full before the time change at 4. Now it's 3 for me. We'll replay later while I'm drinking. Thank you, Controversial.
It'll probably make it better.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
Do a shot every time we mention pineapple on the show.
All right, so let's just do I'm gonna make one of these group cruises one day. Yes, Uncle Dave, we'd love to meet you. You have to get on one with us. So I think the only group cruise we have planned is the Utopia right now. I don't think we're not on anything for 2025 yet. We have not booked one thing for 2025.
There's some great options in 2025.
I know. And
There's
already
Alaska. There's Norwegian Joy at the end of November. for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. That one's really selling out good too. So, yeah, there's a lot of options.
So this one, maybe he seems interested in this world of America a little bit over here. He's looking at the gas on it and the
gas, really? It's not a car, huh? Looking at the MPG. Oh my God. I don't know. After that celebrity trip that's coming up in November, I don't know.
Well, we were thinking that we really wanted to do Norway next year, but I don't know. Our dog's getting a little older, and to do that trip, I really want to spend time there besides just the cruise, and I don't want to be gone longer than 7 days, I don't think. So, I don't know. We have to really think about it. I just hate leaving them for that long.
Or maybe some land cruises.
Land cruise? What's a land cruise?
Land destinations.
Oh. We would like to go back out to Seattle. We loved Seattle when we were out there for the Alaska cruise. So,
Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Well, that's for the Helen trip. We do Gatlinburg. But yeah. All right, so let's just wrap this up real quick. Randy, what you got going on over there with your channel? Congratulations! I didn't even tell you congratulations.
No, thank you. Yeah, that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I'm still trying to get to 4,000 hours, and I'm just a little over 300 is what I need. So anyway, but talking about cruising, I mean, we've got a cruise coming up in October, early part of November, where we're doing transatlantic, which we were supposed to do last year before I had my neck surgery. So my wife jumped on that and scheduled it for this year. And then in 25 in June, when Bruce is up in Alaska, we're going to be going around Iceland from England. It's a 12-day cruise out of Dover, and it goes around Iceland, stops, I think, 5 different ports there. It also stops in Belfast and what's the other one? Oh, where the Loch Ness Monster is. And but that should be an interesting cruise. So
I would love to do Iceland. And actually, one of the Norway cruises we were looking at had Iceland built into it. Again, that was like a 14-day by the time we got done with that. So,
yeah. Well, you should look into this one. I mean, it's 12 days. It's on a Carnival, the Miracle. And really wasn't all that expensive. I think it was like under $3,000
oh, wow,
two of us in a balcony. So, I mean, may have been a little more than that, but not much. So it was a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Well, Clocky, since you don't have a cruise around the corner, normally you have something right around the corner. What you got going on over there?
So this week's actually busy. So tomorrow night I'm going to be on M2C. They were on the Icon with us, and we met them, talked to them for a while, told them about this group here, and they went ahead and started following a lot of people, and then they came to Helen with us. So we're going to be doing a follow-up from Icon. I wasn't able to do it right away because I was doing the night shift on the 6 to 12, 6/12s. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I'm probably going to co-stream it to my channel as well, just so try to spread it out as much as we can. And then on Friday, we'll be doing a podcast with Darian. I'm not sure when it's going to air, whether it's going to air next week, like this guy's did, Bruce's did the other day.
That was a good podcast.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
So that's what I got going on.
Well, and you don't have a cruise next week, which is very odd. Normally you get off.
Stop jabbing it in. Stop jabbing it in, Sherry.
Well, now he has to ask his wife before he can book anything.
Is that what the holdup is now over there, Clock?
No.
I was just going to say something, and now I forgot what I was going to say. I don't remember. All right, Bruce, what do you have going on?
Well, our live tonight has been canceled because we got some scheduling stuff happening. So tonight is not happening. We are putting some videos together for Helen, so that it's going to be fun. We did you guys do the pepper challenge by chance in Helen?
But we did go into that pepper. They had the same pepper store in Pigeon Forge when we were there. We did go into it, but we didn't do that. I tasted some stuff, but we didn't do the. We didn't do a
myself and Ricky, Mike's wife, did it on the Saturday, and it was a lot of fun. We made it all the way around.
And Kurt didn't do it.
Pepper. Yeah, it wasn't bad. So
I would have did it, but I had to film.
Yeah,
right.
That's what he's saying. I told him my wife could have done 2 cameras and he could have joined with us, but
I do want to know about the ice cream one when you try it. I want to know what it tastes like.
Oh yes, we did buy that one.
Yeah, I want to know what it tastes like.
Yeah, we're well, we actually tasted it there as part of the challenge, and it does taste. I mean, it has a very strong cinnamon taste to it. Mm-hmm. So I will be interested to try it on ice cream. I will let you know. I'll do a video on it so we can show it. But yeah, I'm interested. So we got that going, and so we got some of those, and then we got some cruises coming up. We're gonna be with Sea Lake Journeys and TNT Adventures to Sea, and a few others for the Norwegian Breakaway in May. Then we have a Luggage World Travel Group cruise in July on the Jubilee. And then we got Eddie's group cruise in October. So I feel like I'm clocked now because I got all these cruises going and he's got none. So,
I'm on that same Jubilee cruise with you.
Oh, that's right. He is going on the Jubilee with me. That's right. Or we're going with them because they booked it first. So. But yeah, so we just got a lot of stuff going on. We're excited. We are so busy, and anyone that's interested in a good group cruise, the Rock and Roll Tribute Group Cruise is a good one to go on for 2025. If you don't have anything booked for 2025, there's a lot of people going in on it already. We still have some great cabins, so get a hold of me and we can get you on. We got some great stuff that's going to be happening that will be exclusive to people that are on this cruise. So that's what we got going on.
Randy, why don't you book one of these cruises they're all on? I feel left out.
Yeah, I do too in a way, but
hey, just give me a call. We got them. Come on, Randy. Come on. Danny, come on. Royal's not the only cruise line out there. You got to expand your horizon.
What? I heard Royal's the best and the only line? Yeah, you're right.
He did say a few months ago he wanted to try MSC. So
okay, well, World America, there you go. But yeah, that's we've only done Carnival, and we are finally expanding, and we've determined that we're not going to be loyal just to one cruise line. We want to try them all. So we're excited we're going to be on 2-3 different cruise lines in the next couple of years, which is very, very exciting.
Well, we ventured out to Carnival last year, and then we ventured out to Celebrity last year.
We did Norwegian a while ago.
Yeah, we did Norwegian right before the.
How did you like NCL?
Didn't like it that much.
We were on the Breakaway though. We weren't on one of their newer big, like Encore. I've heard different things about Encore and how much better it is. So actually, I can't complain about the Breakaway. It was really the customer service that was bad. Yeah. It wasn't the actual ship that was bad. It was the customer service.
For me, the ship was overcrowded.
Well, that's true. But I mean, they did have nice amenities though. They had the 24-hour restaurant, which was nice. So you could go get wings at 1:00 in the morning if you wanted to. So I don't know. I mean, I liked it. It just, I'd rather go on one of their bigger ships to try it. I just think we were on a bad ship.
Bad crew?
Yeah, bad crew, I guess is the word. Yeah. So Uncle Dave is staying on Carnival until he makes platinum. 13 more days.
There you go.
That's what we did. We stayed with just Carnival until we hit platinum, and then the week after we got off of our platinum cruise with Carnival, we booked NCL.
Yeah. So maybe we'll try MSC or Virgin next year. You never know. Virgin's supposed to have amazing food, so we'll see.
And pineapple.
MSC has trouble with ketchup, so I don't know.
Yeah, we heard that. We heard there was that ketchup incident on one of the MSC ships.
Ketchup gate.
You gotta sneak that on the ship, so
Yeah.
sure they don't confiscate
Hey,
that
Orange
box.
Town, thank you for coming in. I didn't even see you come in. But all right, so we are going to go on and wrap this up. We will be live again next Tuesday night. And do we have any videos to put out, or?
Look at me. We have a bunch of shorts we're going to be publishing, but now I'm still chipping away at the larger ones.
Yeah, we still have the summit from Thanksgiving to put out, and then we have
Now
Helen to put out.
got a bunch of Helen footage too.
But anyhow, thanks everybody for coming in. Don't forget, Ocean to Ocean is not live tonight. They will be live again next Tuesday, Bruce.
Next week.
Yep. At 9 p.m. But I do know Nautical Nurse Nancy is live tonight at 10 o'clock. And I think Tinkerbell is live now. So everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks so much.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Right.